This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here are this week's features to watch out for. On Motoring Forum, we shall discuss the Mindanao Railway Project. A road safety reminder on the Young Street Smarts portion centers on walking facing traffic. This week's Buying Choper shall be the illegal practice of most PUV drivers of overloading passengers. Showcase this week shall have the mid-sized MPV from Toyota, the Zenix 2.0 VCVT. While for race weekend, we shall have the highlights of the Dad's Racetrack Racing Sim event.
All these plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, as well as developments in the automotive industry, are in this week's episode of Motoring Today. Join us.
Go beyond limits with the all-new Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Go beyond limits with the all-new Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. The LTO solving the backlogs in vehicle license plates is good news, right? But it is bad news for the unregistered. The LTO is moving to implement a no-plate, no-travel policy on tricycles starting in Quezon City. Starting on the first day of July, the LTO and the Quezon City government will implement a no-plate, no-travel policy on tricycles used for public transport in the city. In a memorandum dated June 14, 2024, the LTO said all tricycles must display valid and authorized license plates at all times while plying the road. The memorandum states any tricycle found operating without a valid license plate shall be apprehended, while appropriate legal action and penalties in accordance with existing laws and regulations shall be imposed. In a statement, LTO Chief Vigor Mendoza II said, strict implementation of the no-plate, no-travel policy comes after the agency has addressed the almost 3,000 backlog in the issuance of license plates to tricycles in Quezon City. Mendoza added that this is just the start of a plan to expand the no-plate, no-travel policy nationwide, along with the implementation of stricter road safety and anti-colorum measures. The LTO said the agency is now able to produce 1 million license plates a month to address the backlogs and to meet the demand for license plates for newly registered vehicles. We'll be watching to see how the QC government and the LTO enforces the no plate, no travel policy on tricycles in Quezon City. Will it be effective in catching colorum tricycles? Will the enforcement be sustained? Meanwhile, if buyers have to wait for a long time for the ORCRs and license plates for their new purchases, it may be the fault of dealers. At least that is what the LTO is implying in its latest warning to distributors and dealerships of motor vehicles. The LTO has warned dealerships to comply with guidelines for the release of license plates and official receipt, certificate of registration to owners of vehicles or face sanctions. In a press statement, the LTO said that at least 28 motorcycle and car dealerships face fines of between 20,000 and 500,000 pesos, as well as suspension of accreditation up to 6 months for failing to release of ORCRs and license plates in the prescribed time. Under the guidelines, all LTO offices must release the license plates and ORCR to the motor vehicle dealerships within 5 days after all the documentary requirements are submitted, while the motor vehicle dealers have 6 days to release them to their clients. The LTO is urging owners of newly bought motor vehicles to immediately report agents and car and motorcycle dealerships that seem to take too long in getting them their ORCRs and license plates. Complaints should be sent to LTO's social media accounts and the hotline 0929-292-0865. To be fair to dealerships, the LTO should also be transparent about whether its offices are also complying with prescribed timetables for releasing ORCRs and license plates to dealers or distributors of vehicles for distribution to their clients. Continuing, it is full speed ahead for the construction of the NSCR project following groundbreaking for the depot in Calamba. Construction has begun for the Banlic Depot of the North-South Commuter Railway in Calamba, Laguna, signaling more rapid progress for the project to establish a 147-kilometer railway line from Pampanga in Bulacan to Metro Manila and Laguna. Department of Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista said the construction of the depot follows preparatory work that included geotechnical investigation, fencing, clearing, erecting temporary project site offices, and access roads. The Banlic Depot covers an area of 24.5 hectares, and construction comprises the building of a control center, stabling yard, maintenance shop, and other ancillary infrastructure. Bautista said the NSCR will not only be helping with decongesting traffic, but also boosting the economy of the cities and communities along the lines of the region.
Pag hindi natin na-solve yung problem natin sa traffic, the cost to us will be around 5 billion a day. No? 5 billion a day by siguro in another 5 years. No? Be able to also implement yung ating Luzon Corridor, yung ating freight rail, no? That will really contribute to the development of the freight rail system, no? Which will benefit the economy. It will result to lower cost of logistics.
Filipinos who have been visiting Japan and other countries with extensive and efficient rail services are looking forward to experiencing the same efficient and accessible mode of travel in our own country. And finally, the president seems to be appearing to take an interest in improving traffic flow and making life better for commuters and motorists alike. President Marcos led the groundbreaking rides for the Cavitex links to C5 Road and the Cavite-Laguna Expressway, as long as the inauguration of the Cavitex C5 link Sucat Interchange. During the event, the president lauded the Philippine Reclamation Authority and the Cavitex Infrastructure Corporation, a subsidy of Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation, for making these monumental endeavors possible.
These three milestone projects bring to reality our promise to transform the lives of millions of Filipinos by systematically easing traffic flow in the greater Metro Manila area. The Cavite-Calax link originating from Kawit, Cavite is a 1.2-kilometer connection whose length may be short, but its impact will be substantial. I am pleased to have inaugurated this fitting centerpiece that will connect several major roads in Sucat with Cavitex. Finally, we have the Cavitex C5 Link Expressway Segment 3B. This is a 2-kilometer road coming from Sucat Interchange going to E. Rodriguez in C5 Road, Taguig. So it also marks the final step in completing the Cavitex C5 Link Expressway, enhancing our transportation infrastructure network on behalf of countless motorists and passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, these flagship PPP projects are the results of a great deal of hard work, thorough planning, and collaborative efforts of the Philippine Reclamation Authority, the Cavitex Infrastructure Corporation, and of course, its principal company, the Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation.
He also pledged to carry on the building of more infrastructure projects that will benefit the economy and the Filipino people through the Build Better More program. Build Better More is looking to be a very catchy slogan. And those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. There was a lot of optimism for Mindanao to finally have a modern railway system during the Duterte administration. That optimism waned somewhat even though the Marcos administration said development of railways remained a priority. This Motoring Forum discusses whether the Mindanao Railways remains on track or has been derailed. Establishing a railway transport network in Mindanao has always been the dream of government administrations since the time when the Philippines was a commonwealth. Over the decades and many changes of administrations after the country attained independence, plans were proposed and studied to establish a railway system in Mindanao. Funds were even allocated for implementing the plans. But for one reason or another, initiatives for developing a railway system for Mindanao never went beyond the study stage through successive administrations from President Ramos, President Estrada, and President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. All these administrations established offices and groups tasked to study the development of railways. When a president from Mindanao, Rodrigo Duterte, assumed office, development of railways was touted as a priority. The Mindanao Railways project was put on the fast track. Plans were finalized and funding secured as official development assistance from China. Covering 10 phases in the Mindanao Railway project aimed to establish a 1,544-kilometer commuter rail system connecting key cities on the island including Davao, General Santos, Cagayan de Oro, Iligan, Cotabato, Zamboanga, Butuan, Surigao, and Malaybalay. The first phase of the Mindanao Railway project called for the construction and operation of a 100-kilometer railroad system from Tagum to Digos, passing through Davao City with 8 stations. Plans also called for acquiring diesel-powered trains while also making the system ready for electrification. Construction was supposed to begin in 2022 and the first phase to be operational by 2024. However, problems with supposed funding from China delayed the project until the Marcos administration assumed office. The new administration also professed priority for railway projects, and the Department of Finance moved to withdraw from funding agreements with China. It then began seeking alternative funding sources, including official development assistance from other foreign governments and international financial institutions. While the DFA is still in the process of securing funding, the DOTR is hinting at revisions to the feasibility study for the Mindanao Railway project. News reports quoted Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista as saying that the original study proposed using diesel-powered trains. Bautista said that adopting a more modern and eco-friendly train system should be considered. He indicated that consultants were now evaluating various options and that the feasibility study would be completed before the end of the Marcos administration. When the construction will begin and be completed, and when the train system begins operating are now up in the air. It's not a good sign whenever words like revamp, restudy, reconsider are bandied about major infrastructure projects. They're usually followed by words like delay, postpone, or put on the back burner. Things are not looking good for advocates of railways for Mindanao. And that's our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kayang-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Go beyond limits with the all-new Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Every day the same? Time to break through. Experience a new connection with elevated hybrid technology and safety capabilities for a next-level experience. Sporty yet elegant, it's the most advanced CR-V. Breakthrough every day. The all-new Honda CR-V.
Go beyond limits with the all-new Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
It pays to be a smart driver and a safe one. Here's a road safety reminder from Toyota Motor Philippines in our Young Street Smart segment. If you're walking the sidewalks of the road, it is always better and safer kung ikaw ay nakaharap sa direksyon kung saan papunta ang traffic. This way, meron ka pang oras para iligtas ang sarili kung sakaling makita mo na may paparating na aksidente. There's a lot more to being a choper, especially of PUVs, than knowing how to drive and taking care of vehicles. To learn more on becoming a better professional driver, here's Paying Choper this week.
Payong Choper lang, kaibigan. Ako si Alejandro Luico, isang kapwa niyo choper. Huwag nang ipilit magsakay ng pasahero kung hindi nakasya.
Ang bawat pampasadang sasakyan ay mayroong tinatawag na passenger limit o bilang ng mga pasahero na magkakasya. Kapag puno na, iwasang magtawag pa ng ilan at ipagsiksikan. Tandaan din na bawal maglagay ng ekstra bangko sa gitna ng pampasadang sasakyan.
Palaging isipin na mahalaga rin na komportable ang ating mga pasahero. Ito po si Alejandro Luico, Payong Choper lang, kaibigan mula sa inyong kapwa niyo choper.
Go beyond limits with the all-new Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, the fifth round of the 2024 Philippine Rallycross Series again drew the usual suspects and a sprinkling of newbies to the CDS Off-Road Playground at the Arden Botanical Estate, where a new exciting dirt course challenged participants. At the end of a day of racing dust around the course, Mike Reyes topped the AWD timesheet on board a Subaru Impreza. Ralph Romento was second and Paulo Santos third, both competing in Toyota RAV4. Only around 51 hundredths of seconds separated the top three in the all-wheel drive category. Kaloy Gallica on board a Honda Jazz recorded the quickest accumulated time from 2 of 3 timed runs in Group 1, which was more than 4 seconds faster than the time of JP Polintan driving a Toyota Vios. Mark Desales was farther down in third behind the wheel of a Corolla. Group 2 saw Pee-wee Mendiola atop the standings driving a Corolla, comfortably quicker than Louis Camacho in second, also on a Corolla. Paul Santos was third driving a Honda Civic. Mendiola and Camacho again finished 1 and 2 in the Group 3 rankings, both driving a Corolla, with JB Polintan in third on board a Vios. Pee-wee made it a hat trick of wins, topping Group 4. Edsel De Dios was second quickest on a Honda Civic, with Ricardo Diliaco a close third. Mike Reyes used a Subaru to edge Ricardo Diliaco on board a Corolla to rule the open class. Paulo Santos was third, driving a RAV4. Louis Camacho continues to dominate the pickup class driving an Isuzu D-Max. Jimuel Panganiban and Buboy Rabe was second and third quickest, competing in Ford Raptors. The rear-wheel drive class saw Easy Ligaya in a BMW E46 winning a tight duel with Devor Andres behind the wheel of a Toyota Corolla DX. Veteran June Magno was third on board a BMW E36. After 5 legs of the 2024 Philippine Rallycross Series, Kaloy Gallica sits atop the Group 1 championship point standings with 130.5. Ricky De La Cruz is a far second with 72, with Rolando Texon a half point behind in third. Paul Santos topped Group 2 with 104.5 points, followed by Louis Camacho in second with 96. Pee-wee Mendiola is third with 75. The trio replicate the same standings in Group 3, Santos with 95.5, Camacho with 91.5, and Mendiola with 75. Group 4 finds Paul Santos in first place in the Group 4 standings, Ricardo Diliaco in second with 83, and Pee-wee Mendiola in third with 75. Louis Camacho leads the standings in the pickup category with 137.5, Aventolo second with 84, and Boboy Rabe third with 51. Louis Camacho is dominating the UV class with 123.5 points. DJ De Guzman is second with 83, Aventolo third with 79. Easy Ligaya leads the RWD class with 120 points. Devor Andres is second with 113.5 and June Magno third with 85.5. Mike Reyes and Paulo Santos are dueling for the top 2 positions in the AWD class. Reyes leads Santos by just 4 points, 116.5 to 112.5. Alan Francisco is a far third with 42. Paulo Santos edged Mike Reyes in the open class 112.5 to 110.5. Abet Reyes is third with 54. Aventolo leads the novice standings after 5 legs with 120.5 points. Ricardo Diliaco is second with 117.5. Richie De La Cruz is third with 85.
More in the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today, as we now give you Race Weekend. Over 3 days climaxing with Father's Day on June 16, a Dad's Racetrack Racing Sim event took place at the Albang West Parade along the Anghari in Las Piñas. Race Weekend shows highlights of fathers and sons enjoying the sim racing competition.
It's Father's Day today, no? So together with the Alabang West Parade, it motivated us to start something to give the fathers and their sons things to enjoy. You guys can try this, whether it's simulator or real-life driving. The university's purpose talaga is to spread motorsport and the fun of it towards the Filipino people.
With this simulator event, no, mas pinapalapit natin yung mga tao doon sa love nila for racing. So ngayon, siguro itatry nila yung simulators. Then eventually, syempre, itatry naman nila yung rallying in real life at saka any motorsports in real life. Tulad nga sa Dirt University, no, lahat ng kotse welcome at dito, lahat ng tao, welcome, no? Mapabata, mapatanda, mga tatay, nanay, mga ate, welcome na welcome. Siyempre, meron tayong mga beginners na gusto mag-try ng motorsport.
You know, it was really fun. It's not what I expected. It's not just like press on the gas and the brake. You really have to control when you're turning the corners, or else you're gonna be like my other contestants. They're just staying in one spot, spinning around.
So I could give a shout out and a special thanks to Dirt University for having us with this event also. We wanted to actually do and promote in this event is actually we want to give you an experience because we have 4 motion racing simulators and we have 4 basic wheel stands, which is non-motion. You know, so we provide an experience for the families, especially who are celebrating Father's Day right now.
So yun, maraming salamat sa mga partners ng Dirt University. Siyempre, Alabang West Parade at Mega World Lifestyle Malls. At siyempre, nandyan ang operations natin dito at partners, ang Stregawo, ang Do More Racing Academy at siyempre, ang Sim2 Premier para sa mga sim racing natin ngayon. So maraming salamat sa inyo. See you soon sa mga kasunod nating laro.
Stragamo, Do More Racing Academy, Sim2 Premier, and Dirt University organized the Dad's Racetrack Racing Sim event. They should hold more of such events. And last, this week's World of Motorsports. We'll be back after this short break.
Go beyond limits with the all-new Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Our car of the week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
When Toyota Motor Philippines first gave local motoring drills a preview of the Toyota Zenix, many asked whether this will be the hybrid variant of the Innova. Others wondered if this will eventually replace the Innova altogether in the local market. After all, the Zenix at 4,755mm long, 1,850mm wide for the hybrid variant, 1,845mm for the ICE variant, and 1,790mm tall is sized just millimeters off the Innova's dimensions. At the same time, Toyota itself describes the Zenix as a third-generation Innova, but built on a totally new platform with a unibody design and front-wheel drive. When Toyota finally made the all-new Zenix available at local dealerships, on offer were 2 variants, the 2.0Q Hybrid CVT and the 2.0V CVT. The former is powered by a hybrid powertrain with a motor generator and a 1987cc 4-cylinder dual VVTi gasoline engine that generates a total output of 186 PS and 188 Nm of torque. The latter is powered by a 4-cylinder 174 horsepower gasoline engine that also generates a maximum 205 Nm of torque. In this car review, we'll take a look at the Zenix 2.0V CVT, which arrived with a listed SRP of 1.67 million pesos, said to be the entry-level variant. The 2.0Q Hybrid CVT is listed at 1.968 million pesos. With more softly rounded curves and corners, the all-new Zenix looks a lot more refined than the second-generation Innova. A little beefier too, though hardly muscular. Some perceive the Zenix as more good-looking and stately than the old Innova. The 2.0 VCVT shares some of the modern exterior features of the 2.0Q hybrid CVT. The LED headlamps and fog lamps, the outside rear view mirrors that power adjust and auto fold and feature integrated turn signals, front and rear intermittent windshield wipers. Also shared is the powered tailgate that opens to a very spacious luggage and cargo space. The ICE variant of the Xenix is also distinguished from its hybrid sibling by its body-colored outside door handle and black door belt molding, the lack of over fenders, and 17-inch silver metallic alloy wheels, which look great. The all-new Xenix has a cabin that is a lot roomier than the old Innova, thanks to the flat floor that comes with a unibody platform. Lots more leg, elbow, and leg room front and back, including the third-row seats. The Xenix 2.0 VCVT only features fabric upholstery, but of the kind that still makes the cabin look posh. Toyota chose to use dark chestnut and black color scheme for the Xenix interior. Lots of soft surfaces on the dash and door trim add to the premium look and feel of the Xenix, which also features leather-wrapped steering wheel with silver ornamentation. The gear shift lever also gets the leather silver treatment. The entry-level Xenix doesn't have the power driver's seat of the higher variant, only one that manually adjusts 6 ways. The front passenger seat manually adjusts 4 ways. The Xenix features twin captain's chairs on the second row, very comfortably cushioned with armrests and a folding tray between them for added convenience. The captain's chairs of the 2.0 VCVT manually slide and recline. One needs to spend more for Xenix Hybrid, which has powered captain's chairs with ottomans. The third row seats may be a tight squeeze for 3, but offers more leg and headroom than those in the older Innova. The third row seating also splits and folds flat 50-50. The Xenix comes with a digital and analog instrument cluster with a 7-inch multi-information display. Dominating the center of the dash is a 10.1-inch display for the infotainment system that comes with AM/FM radio, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, and voice command. Underneath the display are vents for the automatic single-zone climate control system with controls in the front and the rear. The Xenix arrived with comfort and convenience features now standard in top-class MPVs, such as smart keyless entry with push-button start, electronic parking brake with brake hold, power windows with auto up-down function, and jam protect. Much lighter than the older Innovas and with front-wheel drive and a more powerful gasoline engine made into a continuously variable transmission, the Xenix offers a more refined driving experience. Passing maneuvers can be made more confidently. All-wheel disc brakes also provide confident stopping power. Ride and handling is even more car-like compared to older Innovas on a suspension system featuring front McPherson struts and rear torsion beams. The electric power steering feels lighter, road imperfections are absorbed much more comfortably, and it's quieter in the cabin. The multi-function steering features buttons and switches for the audio, the infotainment display, telephone, and cruise control. Paddle shifters also come in handy for those who want greater control over gear shifts. The Xenix 2.0 VCVT doesn't come with Toyota Safety Sense. Only the hybrid variant comes with this suite of advanced driver assist and safety tech. But the Xenix with ICE does feature some active safety features that include anti-lock brake system, electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability control, and hill start assist control. Assisting with parking is a back camera and 8 front and rear back sonar sensors. Added for safety and security are alarm with immobilizer, driver and front passenger airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 7 with driver and front seat passenger getting pre-tensioners and seatbelt reminders, and 2 ISOFIX tether anchors.
That's our featured vehicle in this week's showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
Go beyond limits with the all-new Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
If you're having problems sa cars, if there's any problems, especially with the paint, if you wanted to have the paint corrected, just let us know, just give us a call, drop by our shop so we could assess para we could show you and give you yung gagawin natin sa cars nyo, especially for the paint job. So we could detail the car and probably put ceramic coating on it. Our shop also offers ceramic coating, interior, exterior, engine, and glass detailing. We also offer premium car wash. We also do paint job, certain panels na kailangan natin i-repaint. So we also do that. We also do a wash over paint also for cars. So,
Go beyond limits with the all-new Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry takes center stage.
Mitsubishi Motors Philippines is preparing for the arrival in July of the X-Force, which it describes as a game-changing 5-seater compact SUV. Before its official public launch on July 5, Mitsubishi has not been mum about the specs of the latest addition to its local lineup, but has let out that it will feature a generous ground clearance and a powertrain that offers 4 drive modes: normal, wet, gravel, mud. Mitsubishi also said the all-new X-Force will be equipped with dynamic sound Yamaha premium speakers to provide the cabin premium sound quality akin to that of a live performance. It will feature Mitsubishi Motors' special SCV or speed compensated volume and equalizer function, which provide clear, well-balanced sound even when driving on rough roads. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines invited members of media to a 2-day road trip from Metro Manila to Bataan to experience the kind of lifestyle ownership that the Triton pickup provides.
We started in Parcal Mall in Pasay, and yesterday we went all the way to Bataan, to Cabog View Deck, wherein we were able to do some light off-roading to showcase some of the features and capability of the all-new Triton. And after that, we went here to Rancho Bernardo for the rest of our 2-day activity with the media. The objective of this drive is to show off the capabilities and features of the all-new Triton, so both on-road and off-road.
The Triton is available in 7 variants and 3 trim levels: GL, GLX, and GLS, all available in 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive powertrains. And for the road trip, Mitsubishi provided the Athlete and top-of-the-line 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive variants.
The all-new Mitsubishi Triton is available in a total of 7 variants, from GL, GLX, and Athlete. And what we have here now is our top-of-the-line 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive variants. The black vehicle behind me is the GLS 2-wheel drive automatic, and the orange one is the top-of-the-line. So this is the Athlete 4-wheel drive automatic, which is equipped with our new engine, a dual-stage turbo 2.4-liter diesel engine with 204 PS and 470 Newton meters of torque.
Isuzu Philippines rolled out the new Isuzu D-Max in a grand launch at the central atrium of the SM Mall of Asia. The new D-Max reflects many of the things that Isuzu customers have been asking for in a pickup.
This new Isuzu D-Max is now tougher, smarter, and poised to become the game changer in its segment, with a series of upgrades both on its performance and the safety. This is our most advanced Isuzu D-Max to date. From its exterior and interior, you can see that it has been designed with our customers in mind. This new model is a result of our customer-centric innovation.
Isuzu believes the new D-Max has what it takes to compete against the new pickups rolled out by its traditional competitors. Ford, Mitsubishi, Nissan, and Toyota, as well as the new players from China.
The new 2024 Isuzu D-Max now comes with a sportier and more aggressive exterior. From its three-dimensional front grille design, new alloy wheels, cargo spoiler, and new triple-wing LED rear combination lamps. For the interior, the new D-Max offers a new Miura-Ori-inspired design, giving the interior a more integrated, fine-featured feeling, displaying a more premium and refinement. A bigger 7-inch digital multi-information display and a new infotainment system available in 10.1 and 9-inch variation equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wireless connectivity. But more than that aesthetic, it is the off-road performance and safety that we are truly proud of. The new Isuzu D-Max now has a new differential lock system and new rough terrain mode, perfect for the hardcore 4x4 enthusiast.
Simultaneous with the rollout of the new D-Max, Isuzu showcased the extreme capabilities of its popular pickup at the Isuzu 4x4 Action Playground held at the SM Mall of Asia grounds.
The Isuzu 4x4 Action Playground has 7 stations to fully test the capabilities of the new Isuzu D-Max. First stop is the Rough Terrain Roller, a simulation of how, in case your rear wheels get stuck in the mud or in any tricky situation, the D-Max will be able to get through it easily through its new differential lock and rough terrain mode function. Next is the articulated ramp to test the cross axles articulation. Then the side slope or camber, showcasing the vehicle outstanding drivability, approach, and departure angles, as well as its 40-degree camber sides. To test the cabin comfort, we have the road griders. Then for maneuverability, we have the chicane, and afterwards, to check the 5-star safety, we have the forward collision wall, wherein the driver will step into the acceleration and you can feel that the vehicle will not move forward since it's sensing a vehicle or wreckage in front. And then lastly, our specially designed hydraulic lamp, showcasing the vehicle's true engine, control, and power.
Isuzu will be taking the Isuzu 4x4 Action Playground to the SM Cebu Seaside Mall on July 5 to 7 and later to SM Lanang Davao on July 26 to 28.
And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on social media.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 38th year of continuing service to the general motoring public, with a life look at to promote road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa.
Happy motoring!